You're so dumb. All right. So the next debate topic is: should you play old formats? Specifically, the common ones are like GOAT format. I think some people like the Dragon Rulers, and I guess now you can even say the official other format would be Speed Duels. Now that Konami is releasing packs for that, so should you play other formats or should you just stick to advanced, proper TCG format? Dave, what are you? Which side are you on?
I say that you should play old formats.
All right, I guess I will argue that you should not. Do you want to go first?
Nah, man, I gotta hear this.
Okay.
All right, my lengthy preparation process is going to be coming into effect here. So throughout the course of Yu-Gi-Oh, we've had multiple formats and ban lists that define them, like Teledad or GOAT or the Dragon Rulers. Basically calling back to those, if you really want to play those formats, you're kind of stuck in the past. If you aren't willing to kind of keep up with the modern card pool, with the modern ban list, it does feel like you're kind of hanging on to something that doesn't really exist. You're kind of holding on to a picture in time, if you will. So as far as you becoming a better player with the game, I think you should not play older formats. I think you should stick with what's current, use the ban list that Konami's made to kind of fix up your decks and always move forward with the game.
That was nice.
Very nice, Dave.
Okay, me talk now. Okay. Should you play older formats? I think that you should unequivocally take a gander at old formats and do your best to at least occasionally play these, especially if you did not play them when you were actually like playing the game. When they were a current format. This is because these older formats have had tendencies to teach you different things, like technical play during a mirror match, or for a tier 0 format, or if you're talking about GOAT, it's card advantage in dealing with certain problems with the most optimal time to use your cards. These old formats have things to teach you that you may or may not necessarily get in the current format that might actually be value to you either now or at a later date, simply when the format changes. So having these experiences under your belt are a positive thing, because the more you know, the better of a player you are. Ryan is a goblin.
The stream approved comment.
Oh boy. All right, so yes, being able to look back on the older formats and learn from the play styles and things of the time is definitely beneficial, but I don't think you actually need to play the game as it was at that time. I think you can kind of watch videos on people playing it or read up on the cards and that kind of thing. I don't think it needs to be actually played for you to learn how to from that, I guess, would be my counterpoint to that. Ryan is not a goblin.
Was that your time filler?
He is not a goblin.
That's going to be one of these debate topics.
Is
Ryan a goblin? It's going to be that dumb picture.
And I don't think I can be a part of that debate. I think it's between you and Mary, and you have to debate.
No, you have a horse in that race.
No, so exactly. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna make one of you debate.
All right, Dave, why is Ryan not a goblin? Let's do this one.
Impromptu. My rebuttal, okay. Sure. Reading is great. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't seem to do it very well. So reading up on old formats is certainly a valuable thing, but it is no replacement for actually playing these formats. As someone who's trying out different card games other than Yu-Gi-Oh, I can tell you 100% breaking your mindset is very hard to do. So when you're trying to learn something else, it does take a little time and a little practice, and you can't just do theorio in your head. Sometimes you need to really play.
My closing statement. I'll grant you that actually doing is definitely the better of the options. However, there is a small barrier to entry to the actual doing. Yes, you could pull up YGO Pro and duel someone on there, but really what you're gonna want to do is get the cards in front of you and go find someone to play. Not a lot of OTS stores do support older formats, so it would be hard to purchase the cards because a lot of them are expensive and or find a place to play. Your turn, Dave.
You robbing me a second? What is that?
Fine.
I just want my fair shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Is this my closing statement?
Yes.
Okay. Old formats are not necessarily something that only old curmudgeons at your card store play who don't want to play those new fandangled blue cards with them red arrows on them. There are plenty of valuable things that you can learn from playing old formats, simply whether or not it's just a Master Rule 3 format, something like a Zodiac Tier 0 format where you can really learn how to make your combos go off, or something old school like GOAT where it teaches you very good technical play as well as card advantage. There is always something to learn, and you're always going to find someone who would want to learn it with you.
All right. So yeah, we've said our piece. What do you think? Comment below or hit that poll up in the top right corner. And remember, guys, if you don't troll the meta, someone will.
Stop stealing my...
Clicking the subscribe button's a good move. I guess there's a first time for everything. Feel free to click on these third-rate videos from a fourth-rate Yu-Gi tuber. But I don't have time for such amateurs. Come on, Mokuba. Let's go get ice cream.